What do we get this time, boys? We got us a Seavark off the bat, out in the open versus Peachy. Open it up as a Subtlety. Big damage on the Peachy right now while in bear form. Actually blasting ass through Peachy. That's going to be Thorns up and running. Seavark needs to be a little bit more aware. Maldic with a bash to follow. Drake inside of it. Ooh, I like that set. It's like a modified Bloodfang. Seavark looking pretty healthy right now, man. It's sub-rogue. Peachy is going to bail out of that one. Get himself a massive heal. And try to call for a reset. Seavark has a bunch of dots. Needs to make sure. Oh, doesn't quite snag Peachy out. But it's going to be a cheap shot, though, with Peachy outside of bear form. Is Peachy going to be able to do anything, though? Big eviscerates coming out. But Seavark just doesn't have the biggest burst for those eviscerates, though. Look, shot is coming in off of that root. Peachy might just need to be blinded or something. Might just need to hit him with a blind. Vanish coming in for Seavark. Does he still have dots? He's just going in ham, dude. He's going to obliterate through his dots, too, though. He's going to shadow step to his group, but Peachy, he's on a run, man. He's on a chase. He's going to bail out for a little bit. Does he Moonfire Seavark? He couldn't try to Moonfire. He's going to Skull Bash to him. Is Seavark going to be able to get the opener first? Seavark is going to need to go for big damage. Is going to be evasion. Peachy is going to pop into bear form and try to see if he can just outlast Seavark. Seavark does have Shadow Dance rolling. That's a wasted dance. Oh, no. Sap! What? Whoa, Seavark just put some peekaboo moves just now. I didn't think he had anything. I did not expect the sad just now. Nice turnaround to full kidney. Peachy's gonna trick out of it. Seavark hopefully has a lot of cooldowns left. So actually blasted through Peach's health very quickly. Another cheap shot into a Maldic, though. Peachy's gonna get himself a heal. But that Maldic is gonna come in a little bit later after that heal. So Peachy still is able to recover a ton. Is gonna go for that regrowth. Probably should have waited for a little bit longer. Seavark is ruled out in the open. Does he have any dots? Does he have any bleeds? Looks like he does. He's trying to A with the Feral. Couldn't quite deny the opener for Peachy. And Peachy's just gonna try to see if he can blast through him. Back-to-back stones. Big bite into Seavark. Seavark can maybe still turn this around somehow. He's gonna get rooted out. Peachy's gonna play for that hit and run strat, I see. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you're going for. Another open onto Seavark. He might just want a kidney shot on Peachy. Try to see if he can force a cooldown on Peachy. He needs to either go for big damage or something. He needs to go for big damage. Seavark needs to get a trick out of Peachy. Turn around, big damage, Shadow Blades, anything you got going on. Is this actually going to run by Peachy, Shadow Step into the landing on Night Blade, and is going to try to see if he can catch a reset. Do you still have dots, though? Peachy, I think, almost hits you. I think all he needs to do is go for a sap again. See if we're going to get that Night Blade. Full kidney shot at Peachy. Try to see if he can force a trick out. Peachy is just not taking that much damage, but that's going to be Seavark actually blasted to his health. Almost got him to about halfway point. Peachy's just going to get some bleeds and root onto Seavark. Try to get away. Seavark cannot let Peachy reset. Does Seavark have any dots? Peachy needs to get some bleeds rolling onto Seavark every time he roots him. I think he actually does have a bleed. Opener again. Peachy is going to go for big damage. Well, these guys at this point are just waiting for the cooldowns, trying to see who commits the most amount of damage. Evasion coming in for Seavark with a Cloak of Shadows, and just trying to turn the damage around to Peachy. Gonna pop into bear form. I think Seavark might just have to pop big cooldowns to force the trinket out of Peachy. Come back, blind, reset again. Like, I think that's all he can do. Trinket out of Peachy right now. That's perfect opportunity for Seavark. Peachy should be aware of the fact that he doesn't have a trinket. It's going to be brought to lower health. No hot or nothing. No, he does have a small hot. And Seavark does catch him in a blind. Is that enough health, though? So Seavark, this is exactly what he wanted as a rogue. Get the Feral in low. There's going to be shield to put Peachy close to more than full health. That's a lot to burn through him. Yes, he have Shadow Blades. I guess Seavark no longer has Shadow Blades anymore, actually. He's going to try to see if he can burn through big damage with the Peachy. Going to be a pre-wall for Peachy, forcing out defenses. But Seavark doesn't have evasion, doesn't have nothing. All he has advantage on the trinket. The Peachy, all they need to do is get big bleeds with the Seavark and let the bleeds rot down. Seavark is going to try to avoid Peachy as best as possible. That LOS a little too short. Does let a sap. Double sap into Peachy. But he still has some sort of a dot. I think like a Night Blade or something. Seavark was perfect with those saps, man. Double sap and Peachy. Full kidney shot coming out. Does Seavark have the big damage? Shadow Blades to follow. Maldic to approach. Is that going to be a big cheap shot? Maybe he needs to get those cheap shots in. Peachy still has a wall available. Might want to pop it right now. He does. Maldic completely is going to get himself a bit of a heal. Swiftman's coming out. Seavark is still in his ass, though, completely obliterating him with Shadow Strikes. Viscerous to follow. And now he's out open, rooted out. Peachy, no trinket for a while. Seavark, if he has enough to finish off Peachy right now. And he does catch himself a reset. Seavark is out in the open with some bleeds. Peachy's gonna get at him. Open it up with a rake. Seavark, no chicken available for a while. No evasion, no cloak. Big bite coming in for Peachy. And it's going to root Seavark out in the open. He's just going to bleed. All he has is a concoction to maintain his health just by a little bit. Who's going to win? The sub-rogue or the feral druid? The bleed damage of a feral druid is insane. But the burst opener and CC capabilities of a sub-rogue is nuts. It's just absolutely insane. Oh my god. 30% dampening between these two. Both of them are just not willing to give the other a chance, man. They're not willing to give up their fight. And that's what I like about these duels, man. Horde versus Alliance, not giving each other any ground. Peachy just needs to go in big damage, big bleeds, and then just shred through his Seavark. I feel like that's the only way they're going to be able to do this. Is they need to get the bleeds, and the bleeds are doing work. But Seavark is just not really taking that much damage to those bleeds, honestly. Evasion for Seavark, that's a massive defensive. It's going to AoE Peachy, deny him the opener, but that's going to be Incarnation. Trick it out for Peachy, that's going to be Vanish for Seavark. Does he get the Nightblade? No, actually playing very defensive against Peachy. No trick it available for the Feral. Does get the Restealth and an opener to Seavark. Trick it out of it, does he get the Nightblade? Seavark needs to go for the big damage right now. Shadow Blades to follow. This is going to be the biggest numbers out here. He's just trying to end this man's whole career. Was going to be wall coming out for Peachy. Maledict onto the Feral. Not going to be able to get a lot of healing. And Seavark is just trying to dodge and big bites coming in. Rooting out in the open. Does land a cheap shot on Peachy. Barely anybody has any health. And Seavark actually gets to bail out of there with the bleeds rotting him down. Peachy barely has a fair amount of health compared to Seavark, but still in a very dire situation where Seavark can just turn it around on him. That's gonna be another shadowy duel. I think Seavark just got AoE'd actually. He just got AoE'd. Peachy's right there. It's gonna get the Nightblade in. No, gonna be Peachy reopening on him actually with a rake. And a Rigo to follow. Does Seavark have enough health? Does he have enough here to live? Does he get a Nightblade onto Peachy? Does land a cheap shot? Does he go for the big damage? Can he do it? Turn around. This is his one last opportunity. He's gonna get a concoction. See if he prolongs the fight. Big bite for Peach to follow into a runner to Seavark. The concoction's still keeping him afloat. Bleach's bleeds just don't seem to do the work here. Just don't seem to end this rogue. But that opener just might. Greatest goddamn duel between two agility classes, and down goes Seavark. God damn, boys. There we go. Alright, that was a 10-minute duel, chat, okay? That was a 10-minute duel. Damn, those two fought till 30%. Yeah. I would think that Rogue would have fallen over with the bleeds way before that, honestly. Vanguard is trying... Ooh, what is this Magma, man? He looks like Rambo right here, dude. John Rambo. Peachy is going to open up. Not going to waste any time. Get his bleeds up and running on Vanguard with a batch to follow. Vanguard needs to force some cooldowns out of Peachy. Thorns is going to be a bit of an instrument to him. He's going to get a Shield of Vengeance up and running. Oh, could he actually get the Shield to pop? Execution sentence. That's going to be a big Templar's Verdict. Oh my god, Peachy actually swapped into cat form at the worst time where Templar's Verdict just smacked him. Could that shield still pop on him? Could that shield still pop on Peachy? No, he doesn't have a shield anymore. My god, Peachy almost just got it just made it just now. Gonna get reopened onto Vanguard. Maledict follow. Vanguard did pop his big wings. He has the minute-long wings if he wants to. Maledict back at Peachy. Gonna get that wall rolling ahead of time. Rooting Vanguard right now. He needs to go for that Hand of Freedom immediately. He needs to be expecting those roots out of Peachy just to get away from him. It's gonna go for the minute-long wings. Does the minute-long lemonade do it? Gonna be a restyle for Peachy. It's gonna be maybe a Hodge. Does land a Hodge, but it's gonna be tricky immediately. Vanguard was out of wings though. Gonna be interrupt. Does Vanguard die without a bubble right here? Peachy could essentially maybe do something. Gonna be execute status. Peachy still taking quite a bit of damage. Vanguard, even without wings, could still be deadly. Barely has any health. Could bubble us out or bop it. It's gonna get another slow to Peachy. And Thorns are coming out. Is that gonna be enough though to keep him afloat? That's gonna Judgment around the corner. Barely has any health. Oh my god. Peachy just hovering, teetering on the edge of death. If you can interrupt Vanguard though on a cast, I feel like with Incarn, he could just shred him down maybe. This is going to be a Hodge onto Peach. It looks like he's lagging a little bit actually. Execute status, I think he might be done for the count. Unless he comes out of it. Does he have a wall? Does he wall it? Shortest stun onto Vanguard, and looks like a little bit of lag caused Peachy a loss in this game. Very, very unlucky, man. Very unlucky. Next up, who's it going to be? 44% dampening, boys. It's not a lot of time to left here. We got Druid. We got Fury. We got Hypnosis. Kyle Jr. Kyle Jr. Dude. Guy's named Kyle. get baptized in monster. I like to put holes in walls. This is just Kyle Jr., dude. He's learning. Kyle, just imagine Vanguard is a wall and put a hole in him. Just punch him. Oh, god damn it. Most of you guys probably have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. The Kyle memes. Guys named Kyle. Just Kyle Jr. though. Gonna get the open onto Vanguard. Hopefully Kyle has a much better time with Peachy. As Vanguard is gonna be popping massive wings on him, big damage could come out. Kyle is gonna get a defensive rolling, but a Malik is gonna slam him as well. He's gonna get the mobility and kiting around the pillar while landing himself a few heals. Malik finally falling off, 50% dampening. Neither of these guys is gonna have the healing that they would want in the most optimal position with 0 dampening. So any kind of heal going on from here on, boys. You're gonna have to work for it. Opener coming in. Kyle can at least get the blades up and running. It's gonna go for some big damage to the Vanguard. It's gonna be maybe big damage. Could that be Incarn? Is gonna get Thorns trying to get Vanguard to kill himself through the dots. Not gonna happen. He's gonna try to bail away, trying to heal and maintain himself through those bleeds. While he's got a big bite coming in by Kyle as he gets kind of sideswipe on Vanguard. Does he get the kick on him though? If he could interrupt him on the cast of Flashlight, he could interrupt the wings. He could interrupt Bubble. He could interrupt Bop. This will actually be huge. If Kyle gets that perfect opener, man, is gonna get the leap rake. Kyle gets stunned up. Is Vanguard gonna go for big damage? Middle long wings coming in. Execute sentence. That's gonna be a big execute. Gonna pre-wall his damage. And Vanguard is gonna bubble out of there. Gonna go for a defensive heal. Try to get a slow into Kyle, but that's about all he can really do at this. Oh, actually gonna get offensive with Kyle right now. Flashlight in his face. Doesn't get interrupted. Vanguard might have went in a little bit too early. Is gonna get a trick out of the Hodge. Yep. Went in a little bit too early. Should have probably got his health caught up. At this high dampening though, it can be definitely really difficult. It's gonna be very difficult for Mage to catch up. Oh, maybe not. Actually, Kyle not really looking healthy at all. Spar just blasting through him whenever he gets a chance. Is he gonna be able to catch up to the guy though? He does have a dot on Kyle for a bit. Yeah, the dot is the only thing that's not letting him re-stealth. Wait, dot's off. Invis for Spart. Redots Kyle is gonna blink. Arcane missiles tries to get a wall in it, interrupt the Spartan at the very last second. He knew that arcane missile was gonna be the end of him, but Spartan's gonna blink back. Another slow onto Kyle. Trying to see if he gets some damage and then a little bit of bite. Actually dropping Spartan's health quite a bit. What? The blades are doing work. Oh my god, blades are doing work. Trying to see if he can land himself a re-heal. That's gonna be interrupted onto Kyle. Still hanging in by hair. Still hanging in by a little bit of fur. He's gonna reopen on the Spart. Bash comes in, forcing a block on the Spart actually. Spart thought that he was gonna take out Kyle easily here, but Kyle is really giving him the run for his run for his money right now. Another bite onto Spart as he gets himself a shield. Big root coming in for Spart. Leaps away. Arcane missiles. Oh, Arcane missiles chases him to his early grave. Kyle played that out really well, honestly, with what he had to work with, man. Honestly. Everyone had Instacast Cyclone, those times were alright. Yeah, dude, if Fairlight had Instacast Clone now, that would be insane, dude. It would actually be absolutely insane. Paladin's gonna come in for Spart. He's just trying to keep Fury Dark at bay, but that army, the A-bomb, is actually just tearing right through him. Look at the damage that A-bomb is doing, dude. Spart doesn't have a lot of health to really work with. He's gonna have to get some big damages to Fury. Nope. It was out of it, man. It was out of every cooldown possible. Next up is going to be Terrorblades. Try to see if he can end Fury Dark right now in this duel. Fury Dark is going to go for that Dark Pack. Woodledge Born. AMS popping every defensive. Can he survive? Terrorblades, though. Every defensive in the world is used. Even lands a stone onto Terror. Took it out of it. And looks like Demon Hunter is going to be able to obliterate the Death Knight. Even had a Malik ready for him and everything. At 73% dampening, boys, this is basically where everybody's trying to do whatever they can, just the most amount of damage. You're not going to be able to play a long game, so just do as much as you can while you got it. Going to be a Pet CC into a Fear, kind of overlapping both of those. Hypnosis is going to run up face to face to Terrorblades. It's going to try to get those Chaos Bolts in there. Short Chaos Bolts, actually, or long, in terms of his cast. They're going to try to see if he can bail away. Light aside the second Chaos Bolt. The Infernal is still up. That's still going to do a lot of damage. Terrorblades needs to find a way to deal with this. He's going to go for that Metamorphosis. Is trying to leech the health. He's at least stop-gapping his health from going any lower. But he's definitely not letting it recover at all. Stun onto Hypnosis. But that Infernal literally takes him out with a passive damage. Next up is going to be Bloodlust. Try to see if he can end it. But that Infernal is still out in the open. It's going to be Pet CC. He's going to try to land a Fear off of that Pet CC. He really doesn't need to double this up, honestly. Going to be trying to see if he can land him in Chaos Bolts. Infernal does drop. Lands a fear onto Bloodlust, does Zerker Rage out of it. Bloodlust maybe has enough damage in order to get through Hypnosis. Yes, he's just out of cooldown, scroll together. He's gonna Trinket, get a big Dragon's Roar rolling. Hypnosis is gonna get hit with a fear. He's gonna trick out of a Horror Effect onto Bloodlust. Does he have a Reflect maybe? If he can reflect those Chaos Bolts, that'd be perfect. But those Chaos Bolts are gonna go flying, dropping below 50% health. Get a big charge, heal. That's gonna be a Pet CC to follow. Hypnosis, just go for the big Chaos Bolts right now, my man. Oh, he's gonna land the fear. Again, he tries to overlap the fear with the Pet CC and he's gonna get a Drain Life. Bloodlust is really just sticking down on his last bits. If we're at 81% dampening, not gonna be doing him any privilege. Any privilege at all. Hypnosis, I think, got in the bag, even as a defensive still, as a shield. So in case Bloodlust does get some kind of a big setup, I don't think there's anything you could do there. Damn, dude, a lot of these games on NA went to the really high dampening. I gotta say, like the EU ones sometimes go really into like long-term games, but today, overall today, boys, the NA games, I mean, some of them are really good, really close, but I noticed a lot of them go for a very long while. Like this first one with the Rogue and the Feral, that was insane. And Bloodlust is just moments away from being smacked with a Chaos Bolt in front of his face. At least he gave it a good old chance, man. At least he gave it a good old-fashioned try. Oh, and I think that's gonna be it for today, boys. That was all the duels of the day.